Well, it's late at night. And I'm in a really good mood to do a little work, but first, I thought I would share some little things about what I do here. So if I can get over to this bench and get seated in the chair without squeaking too badly or shaking too much, I would like to take you on a little bit of a trip about what I'm doing in the Silver Seeds of Liberty project. Let me see if I can get set down here, okay? That wasn't too hard. I want to focus first on this guy. And I'll pick it up in a second. But looking at it, it's not very big. It's on an earring cord. And what it is a piece of wax sprue with 3 individual smaller sprues coming off of the main sprue. And at the end of each of those sprues is a little seed of liberty. All of it is in wax, and it came from a mold that I created back in the 1970s. So, let me reach my hand down there and see if we can pick this guy up. Excuse the polishing rouge that's on my fingernails. But that's what they are, 3 little seeds from an old mold that I created back in the 1970s. And this is wax. So after I've injected wax like this into the mold that I made, I then cast them into sterling silver. And they look like this. Exactly duplicated. Of course, I've spread these a little bit so I can do torch work while these seeds of liberty are still on their sprues. The sprues is what lets the molten silver slide up into my mold to recreate the exact shape of these seeds that I used to make the mold. So, once we have it like that, I'll set this back down here. And they're cast, then we take this little torch over here. Where are you guys? There he is. Just a little mini torch. And it's run off of propane and oxygen. We take that torch and we solder jump rings on each of those seeds. And once we have the jump rings on the seeds, we go to other steps. But in process right now, oh, and by the way, I use charcoal blocks to do a lot of this solder work, but I also use this Benchmade here that has an attachment that's a soldering table with flexible arms and jaws that will hold my work. But these are rough castings of these 2 on the right, the rough castings of my mold, and there's some seeds here that have been cut off of those sprues after the jump rings were soldered. And we have lots of these in process because we're building a line of jewelry called Silver Seeds of Liberty. Now, we take these little individual seeds and I put a hand Florentine finish on each one after I dress it down, polish, then texture it. Then I use several chemical baths and coat it with rhodium to keep the silver from oxidizing. It makes the silver last, or it makes the shine on the silver last much longer. So we do all that, and after we've done that, I take these little seeds and put them on earrings. See if I can get my old finger up here and below this one well enough to wiggle it a little bit. And they just dangle, bob around. At the bottom of this model here is called a lotus petal hoop earring. But also, we can put these seeds on ear wires and 3 other types of hoops. And we can put little gold beads with them. And we can put sparkling starlight silver beads with them and silver spacers. Just a lot of variations we can do with that particular earring right there and other earrings, all of our hoops. But also, we have this cute little pot leaf that we can put on hoop earrings also. And as I will show you, if I can get this to work properly here. I can't. Okay, it's going to be tricky. Maybe this will work. We have here really nice little amethyst ear wires of sterling silver. If I can get it so you can see it. There, maybe that's a little better. There's a little pot seed is dangling there. And we have these in amethyst and blue topaz, and probably we're going to add some other colored stones also. We do have black onyx beads on sterling silver. But like with the hoops, we can also dangle a little marijuana leaf, which is really a cute leaf if we can get it to hold still long enough to photograph it. It's a very nicely done leaf, which I buy from a really cool company on the internet. I just buy those and hang them onto the jewelry that I'm making. So, put that down. This is what we're up to, and this is what's keeping me busy. Is I have trays of these kind of things to work with, and materials all over the place, and tools to maintain and keep up, and processes to do. All kinds of work going on here. With lots of, oh yeah, there's ear studs in the process too. I've soldered sterling silver ear posts to those seeds. And we're gonna have finished sterling silver seeds of liberty ear studs. I think I'll go ahead and make some hat pins too. So this is all fun. And I'm going to stand back up if I don't wiggle too badly and go over here and change this music. And I'd like to share a song that I think is very, very relative to what I'm trying to put together here. It's really kind of like a little miracle. And I have a really good friend for over 15 years, who is a remarkable songwriter, and I'd like to share one of my favorite songs that he wrote. You may have heard his name, but you probably haven't. At least most people haven't. But this man has sold songs to everybody out there in the country music field, from Travis Tritt to old Dixie Chicks, Martina McBride, Patty Loveless, Dwight Yoakam. All these people have bought songs from this guy. And I count him as one of my favorite friends. So let's go over here and see about putting him on by turning this other one off. Hey, put it there. And bring that one up. And this is a song by Kostas, spelled Kostas. Now let's go back over here. We'll look at the wax station a little bit. Maybe put a little light on that. When I'm not doing metal work, I'm doing wax work. Those are all different kinds of waxes. I'd like to thank everybody who has helped carry me for the past 2 years while I was trying to put this shop together with no income. And I do believe, speaking of miracles, that we'll have a store open online before the end of October. That's not a promise, that's just what it looks like to me tonight while I'm enjoying my work. Thanks for viewing.